Evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Thank you. First and foremost, thank you for all your support. I appreciate however you support, you comment, you like, maybe you share, or you taught to share. So I appreciate all your support just the same. Um, I've done many videos, close to 400 videos. And as with anything, you like to see some type of growth and success in some of the things that you are involved in. So, um, the Buffalo Bills. Hi, Joe. The Buffalo Bills choke artists. Uh, they're a cursed sports town, and I said it in my other videos, but if people watch the game, yeah, tight game, two juggernauts going at it. Well, Kansas is a juggernaut. Buffalo might be counterfeit. They didn't deserve to be in the playoffs in the first place. They stunk up the joint the whole season. And but they switched coaching, coordinators, and all this kind of stuff. But I'm just Joe Blow, sports fan, watching. And they had a possession late in the game deep into Kansas City's zone. You got Josh Allen, who's a thoroughbred. Get it done with your legs. The first play, they run it into the line, no gain, 1 or 2 yard loss. Second down, Allen drops back, throws a blooper into the ground where he had Stephon Diggs, the key asset to your offense, running unmolested. And then whatever they did on third down, Josh, you got first down deep in their zone. Whatever you got to do, put Josh Allen in a shotgun and just go for what you know. Go for what you know. Hi, Mike. Hi, Kevin. Uh, so what? Who are these $1 million coaches? Who are these $1 million coordinators and play callers? If I'm calling it, hey, we got four downs. I got Josh Allen. We're on the 30-yard line. We're almost close to we're in field goal range. If Josh Allen can't get me 10 yards out of the shotgun, designed run, or a little safe screen, then we deserve to lose. That is the mentality what you get with these Buffalo Bills. Fire all of those coaches. Fire them all. They're bums. They're scrubs. Buffalo wasn't going to go anywhere anyhow this season. Their defense is just whatever. Injuries. Kevin, Mike, Mr. Spataro, good to have you all in here. But, the Bills Mafia is done. The Bills Mafia. It was better that the Bills lost this game because they're going nowhere anyways. Let them lose this game early than to have greater heartbreak down the road. First of all, Baltimore would smack them around and win by 30 against that defense. Hey, Leon. So, and then if they had the miracle of Mother Teresa and the angels come down and they made it to the Super Bowl, there's nobody in the NFC. They're decimated by injuries. They're decimated by injuries. You hear all the same excuses. Great teams win with great coaching, and don't other people have second string players and third string players? Well, then you're not drafting the right draft choices. You're just a scrub team. They didn't belong in the playoffs, first of all. So it's like put them out of their misery. Put them out of their misery right now. They stunk up the joint the whole year, and I can't fathom how they have these play callers when you got Josh Allen, prolific runner, a bulldog like a linebacker. You don't put him in a shotgun, 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line, and design plays, safe play. If the little hitch ain't there, run, get it with your legs. Go down and lose the game like that. You try that on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down. You waste a play, you run a no-brainer. Kansas City has 9 men stacked on the line. You don't call a timeout. See, that's coaching. That's coaching. You don't call a timeout. You just run right into the line. Boom, you wasted a down. I told you they're a scrub jinx team. They're going nowhere anyways. You better have some semblance of a defense and some elite, more better than average coaching in the NFL. And defense will end up winning championships. You know? So it is what it is. Get the golf clubs out, Buffalo Bills. Spend those millions of dollars. And you know what the Bills had on the back of their helmets? Choose love. The Buffalo Bills and their organization, they put on the back of their helmets, choose love. What do you need to tell us about to choose love for? You got to remind us to choose love. All these statements. Go home, you 70,000 fans, pay $200 a ticket to sit over there and watch a bad product. A bad product. That's all. I'm a Bills fan, but I don't get my whatever. And when they started that woke and all that stuff on the field, I don't care. I don't care. When they start all that politicizing the game, nah. Go sit there in the freezing cold and watch a product that's not worth $750 to sit over there and watch a Bush League operation. McDermott is not even any, and then you hear the announcers, well, one of the best defensive thinkers. Their defense couldn't stop a high school offense. Well, they're injured. Well, how come you don't have second string players? They didn't belong there. They did not belong in the playoffs. They got beat by sub 500 teams, and that's that. Well, then Von Miller comes in, all this hype. Von Miller? What Von Miller? Come on. Yeah. And the Bills want to politicize the game with this choose love on the back of their helmets. It's sickening. It's just sickening. I mean, it's not football. It's not even football. They're going to have to restructure. Now, if they had a coach like Bill Belichick in some alternate universe, Bill Belichick would not have lost that game. No. He's coaching and calling the plays. The whole season's on the line, and they waste 3 downs and miss the field goal. Wide right. Hey, what's that remind you of? Wide right. Well, yeah, wide right. The Buffalo Bills, wide right. So that's that. And I got turned off by them when they politicized it all. and then they just milked every drop out of the Lamar Hamlin and all that. Right on the vine with the rest of the teams. Get the golf clubs out. You weren't going to beat Baltimore anyways. They'd have lost by 40 to Baltimore, and San Francisco if they make it. It was a little extra excitement for the Bills fan. It was dramatic and all that stuff. But you got Kevin McDermott against Andy Reid. That's a mismatch. You got the offensive coordinators up against Dirk Spagnuolo for Kansas City. That's a mismatch. Josh Allen has some choke artist in him. He made the wrong read, threw the ball right through a blooper into the ground. His main man all year, his whole career, his main man, Stefon Diggs, is running loose on a flat pattern, and he don't get the ball to him. So it wasn't even supposed to be that close. They forced a fumble, but you can't get into what if this, what if that, and all that kind of stuff because it's just, speculation. Everything. Football's football. Whatever happened, happened. That's it. Whatever happened, happened. You won, you lost. That's that. But they're not going to get rid of McDermott, and that the new guy that came in, the interim coordinator, offensive coordinator, the interim guy there, Joe Brady, whatever the hell his name is, Donald Duck, I don't know, but it's a tough. You don't have to be an elite offensive coordinator to make simple calls. You got Josh Allen. You're on the 35, 37-yard line. You put them in a shotgun. You roll them out. If something's there, it's there. Or get there with your legs. A la John Elway. A la Brett Favre. They're it's Bush League. They politicized the Bills. I told you they're a Joner Jinx team because they create their Jonerism. Is that a word? Jonerism? Well, the Buffalo Bills just indoctrinated the word Jonerism into the human vocabulary. Jonerism means behavior displayed by the Buffalo Bills and organization. Jonerism. Yeah. Mr. Glenn Space, good to have you here. Rob, good to have you here. Why did the Bills get away from running by making deep throws in such cold weather? Offensive coordinator, they're just whacked out. They're whacked out. Very simple strategies, very simple things. They could have run the clock out on Kansas City with Mahomes or with Josh Allen's legs. What do? He throws a blooper into the ground. He misses the read on Stefon Diggs. They run prior to that play. They run the running back into a 9-man defensive front. No timeout, no nothing. They just concede to that. They're scrubs. They're scrubs. If you have an army, you need a general. You need a general. You need a strategy. All the hype. Josh Allen, he can run the ball. And in the moment of truth, you got a scrub Joe Brady, interim offensive coordinator that should be gone anyways. Well, he came in and did a great job. No. You're only as good as your weakest link. At the moment of truth, you just Bush leagued it. You Bush leagued it. So it's just like the 49ers and the Packers and even Baltimore with Lamar Jackson's legs. You got you got a quarterback that's got an arm. He's a passing threat and a running threat. You utilize that. If you can't get 10 yards, at the least get closer into field goal position, then you deserve to lose. That's all. So take that stuff, take those politicized statements out of the end zone, Buffalo Bills organization, and all that. Take that, choose love on your, like, what are all us fans, imbeciles that we have to be instructed on how to conduct our normal life behavior? Listen, fans, you're watching a football game, but remember, choose love. What? It's a football game. You know. And then in the back, it takes everyone. What are you talking about? Tally man, how's it going? What are they talking about? It's a football game. Don't tell us about how we should behave or all that. Screw the Buffalo Bills. Screw them and their organization that puts that out there. You want to pay $1,000 to go promote their political stuff? I'm a diehard sports fan. I've been a Bills fan for 50 years. But as an older guy, you cut through all the wishy-washy politics and all that, and where these owners and the league stands on things. You know, it ain't even okay. Juanita, hey, nice new people coming in here. Nice to see you. Tally man, nice to see good people coming here. I do a lot of videos. Check some of them out. That's all, folks. Check some of them out. Juanita Panasolis, Mr. Glenn Space, Tally man. I've done a million videos, different subjects, but I'm on this mafia kick right now, and that's how it is. You know, that's what I do. But I get on here. I like to have fun, and you know, I get a little immature sometimes. But if we can't laugh, that's all right. So let's hear it for the new people that come in to the True Serum. All right? Calm down. For the new people. It's my only gizmo I got. It's my only prop, you know. My lighting. Look there's my lighting, folks. There's my lighting. What are you going to do? That's the way I do it. That's what I got to do it. All right. Dapper the Rapper, good to see you. Sunday night, I got lonely. I want to talk some smack about the Joner Bills. And, you know, I mean, you can unwrap it. You can flip it. You can flop it. You can dissect it like a surgeon. And at the end of the day, they didn't deserve to be there. They blow, they choke, I don't have words. And I'm really speechless. I'm really speechless. McDermott is a scrub. This interim Brady, I mean, I'm just hanging my hat on one drive. Okay. Because when the rubber hits the road and you got total control of the game, where you could get 2 first downs and possibly run the clock out with either a touchdown or a field goal, and you don't succeed, you're all bums. Josh Allen is a choke artist, but he was put in a position where he couldn't use all his talents. He threw a blooper, a couple receivers dropped some key receptions. They're choke artists, and they didn't use the Josh Allen's talents on that last drive. You got first down with 3 minutes and 33 seconds on the Kansas City 37-yard line, 38-yard line, 36-yard line. Because right then they said, well, it would have been a 53-yarder. So you got to add 17 yards or deduct 30. So they were on the 36-yard line. Right then they said it would be a 53-yarder from there. They moved it up a little closer. The Rumbler, Bills stink. Swift for the win. She's going to be getting a lot of attention tonight. Well, the Rumbler, Swift is a scrub. She's not even fine. Her body is flat as a 2x4, and she doesn't appeal to me. Sorry, the Rumbler. Everybody has their different opinions. That's all. She's not like Madonna. Madonna had a figure, but hey, thanks for joining the Rumbler. And yes, the Bills stink. And they politicize the game, and they politicize it. They're showing the helmet, choose love. Hey, listen, everybody. I promote love and compassion here on the show. I talk crazy. I promote just in general love and compassion here. But it's part of their woke garbage crap. They're saying choose love over, their agendas. We're not going to get there because I don't want to upset. We'll leave it at that because we'll just leave it at that. So thank you for the people, the kids like the anorexic Swifty girls these days. Yeah, she's a 2x4. And Kelsey, what do you think? That's some kind of soap opera love affair? Well, I don't know. It's all hype. It's just media attention. And check his papers because I don't know. I'll leave it at that. But it's no big deal. It's just hype. What does us fans? I said it in my other videos. Most of my people in my demographic of my channel are 40 to 60, and there's some women in there. But what are us man fans? What do we care about camera 3? Show Taylor Swift in the box, hooning and swooning over the game. What do we care about that? What do we care about that? What do we care as fans? If I was 20 years old, I wouldn't like it. But it's NFL. They girlied up the game. They politicized the game. And then camera 3, oh, Kelsey made a play. Oh. Kelsey, in my opinion, just my opinion, in the real world, she's just another line of women. She's just another girl in a line of women. In just my opinion, I don't know if he's faithful to her or not, but in my opinion, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that garbage. So that's that. Buffalo Bills, it was a dramatic year. They didn't deserve to be in there. They stunk up the whole joint. And let's see how Kansas City does against Baltimore. A team that has a real defense, real coaching, real coordinators, a real team. Not a woke, fairy, girly Buffalo Bills girly team. No. They choked on the last drive. You got Josh Allen, who could run like a gazelle, and you blew 3 plays. You wasted 3 plays. And you can't just put it on Tyler Bass. He choked himself, but you can't just put it all on him. He shouldn't have been put in that position. Of course, he's a choke artist, no doubt. But the Bills weren't going to go anywhere anyways. Your goal as a football team at the beginning of the year is to win the Super Bowl. Well, we had a successful year. We made it to the first round. We made it to this. We made it to that. The New York Jets 15 says Ravens or 49ers. I'd have to go with the Ravens. Because, okay, you say the 49ers have a great defense and their offense is prolific. Yeah. But somehow at the QB position, and Baltimore's defense has been tightening up like a noose. And I just think, with all things being equal, that Lamar Jackson will outshine offensive production. he will outshine them. And I might have to go get down on that game if it comes to that, because they'd probably have Baltimore as the underdog. It'd all be 3, 2.5 points, 3 points, 4 points. But I don't believe Kansas City is going to get by Baltimore. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, Detroit had a good run. Oh, the Ravens 3.5. Wow. Yep, San Fran -7. I got consultants in here. Thank you, the New York Jets 15, man. I got people in here. That's why I love doing this show. I like coming in here, waste some time, kill some time. Yeah. So, oh, yeah, that's a rematch from the 2013 Super Bowl. Yeah. Well, we're going to see what happens. So, very entertaining year from the Buffalo Bills. But when the power went out, that's the night that the lights went out in Georgia. So NFL, keep your politics out of the game. We've had enough of all your politicized things on the uniforms, on the helmets, on the jerseys, on their cleats, in the end zone. We don't need that. We don't need that. We're grown people. You don't need how to sway us in our thinking and our behavior. I lost all respect for the NFL. And it would be even sicker for Josh Allen to just get smashed down against Baltimore. The poor guy. He's a good man in the community. He's a good boy. He's a good, outside of football, he's a good person. He's very, very likable. And he's going to. They have a paper mache team. Well, they got injuries. Who do you draft when you're making these draft choices? I said it in many videos. They couldn't cover me if I run a post pattern or a down and in and down and out. They couldn't cover me. I'm 60. Just like when Jim Brown, they says, Jim Brown, if you were playing in today's game, how many yards per carry do you think you would get? He said, oh, probably 3.5 yards a carry. They said, but you're Jim Brown. You should get more yards than that. He said, well, I'm 65 years old. And he said he could still get 3.5 yards with these paper mache players. Football has changed if you're my age. I'm 60. The game has changed. A girly, politicized sport. And that's that. Tough to be a sports fan. And when you got these agendas, this woke and all this brainwashing and all these agendas that they're putting in the arenas, the stadiums, jerseys, sneakers, and everything. They're trying to school us to some message. Play the game. People pay good money to see you bum athlete millionaires play the game. Your product is suspect, and then you want to try to tell us how to think. Screw the Bills and their organization, their woke agenda. Screw them. And take that stuff. Maybe you might have a better luck if you don't jinx and Jonah yourself with all that politicized woke garbage out there. That's all. I'm a Bills fan, yes, but I could care less. They wouldn't have gone anywhere anyways. That's all. They wouldn't have gone anywhere. Buffalo Jonertown. That's all there is to it. There must be some kind of curse that was put on them. Something must have went somewhere. Like the goat in Chicago or something. I don't know, but it's all fun. That's all. McDummy, bum. The other bum they got rid of, He was a bum. The new interim guy they put in, bum. Oh, well, they made it. They beat all these teams. And oh, my device is going to shut down soon, folks. I got to cut this short. Thank you. So I'll do another video. I keep putting them out. I got some good stuff to put out. Number one, thank you for the new people that came in here. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's hear it again for all you folks. Thank you, folks. Thank you. I appreciate your support. I'll be back soon, and we'll talk about some stuff. Hit the like button if that's all you do with it. Just hit the like button and comment and all that kind of stuff. So I appreciate all that. Have a good night, all you good people. God bless you, and be the kings and queens of your world. Stay great. Thanks a lot.